Okay, I want to run you through a really helpful framework for understanding what it takes to make personal change sustainable on the longer terms. And I am drawing a framework that is called the logical levels of Bateson and Dilts. And it's understanding that if people go through a personal change that is sustainable, that is a real change, what happens on different levels. So first of all, for example, you become a parent, you're going to see that a lot of things will change in your environment. First of all, you're bringing a baby home, but you might even move house, you might get a new car, you might have other things laying around in the house that weren't there before. You probably will. Things will change on the level of behavior. I'm going to see you doing different things. I'm going to see you going to bed early. I'm going to see you making healthy food every single day. That is going to help you become better at stuff. Your capabilities will grow. You're going to become better at organizing, at disciplining, at negotiating, all those wonderful things you learn as a parent. That is all pretty much visible, but things will start changing on a much deeper, more profound level that I won't always be able to see. Your beliefs. I hear sometimes friends of mine saying things like, discipline is so important, and that definitely wasn't something they were saying before. But the way you look at things, your mindset change, your values change, what you give priority, what you put first. That changes the way fundamentally, the way you look at yourself and your roles and responsibilities. While you might before have looked at yourself as a daughter or a son, a friend, a professional, an athlete, now one of your new roles that's really a big part of your identity is being a parent. And all of that also is part of your mission as a parent. What do you want to achieve? Maybe you have this vision of your children being happy and healthy and social people and kind people, or whatever it is that's important to you. But what we see is when we're working with people in teams that we often focus on the lower levels. We think a change in environment, for example, oh, people are going to start working from home. So they will automatically know that now they have to communicate better. No, it won't. What we usually see is that change is much more profound if it happens from the top to the bottom, top down. If you can get people to understand, for example, what the mission for the team is, help them to see themselves as remote workers, help them to understand that remote workers have a specific mindset, have specific priorities, that they have specific capabilities, that they're good at virtual meetings, good at staying aligned, then in their behavior, automatically they will start changing things. While what we often see is that we're coaching people or we're expecting change from people, we work from the bottom up, but it's not so powerful. I can tell people, for example, over and over again that I expect them to be on time for a meeting, but if they don't understand what we're trying to achieve as a mission, that part of their identity, their role is to be a professional, they have an ethical obligation towards the team to be on time, that it's a team value, all of that needs to go into changing that specific behavior. So if you really want someone to change their behavior, what are questions you need to answer and help them to really visualize is why, the big why. Why would they do that? Why is that important? Who are they? What is their role? What is their responsibility? Their values, that's the smaller why, the priorities. Why would I do that now? Why is that at this moment more important than something else? How will they do that? Do they have the capabilities? Do they know what they need to be doing? What specifically? What do they need to stop doing, start doing, continue doing? And where do they need to be? Who can help them? In what meetings? So it's not only focusing on this level, but really figuring out what is the root cause. If there is an issue with behavior, what on the underlying levels needs to be addressed? And what can you help people to understand and clarify for them?